What is up, Pokefans? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt and welcome to Season 7, where we try to hit Master Rank using a team that we built from scratch and hopefully hit below 10,000 players. But our main goal is to hit 100 games so that people can see how the team is going to work, how it's evolved since the beginning. Now, the last video, we had lost 2 legit games and disconnected from 3 different games. As a matter of fact, I even got a menu, or at least a message on here saying that I've disconnected so much that I could be blocked from playing online play for a while. I hope it's never the case because it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. Also, another thing to note, we do have Regulation D right around the corner. As a matter of fact, from today, which is Thursday, 2 days from now, it'll be 3 weeks before July 1st when Regulation D kicks in which we have access to a lot of different Pokemon. If you guys don't know what Pokemon I'm talking about, you can find it in the Nintendo news, or at least the news section for the game. And this adds a lot of different Pokemon, some of which I'm really excited for. We get the Alolan forms, the Galarian forms, as well as the Hisuian forms allowed for online play. Unfortunately, Snorlax isn't in this list, but it's really funny. We get access to Charizard, Arcanine Hisuian form, which looks really cool. Tauros, the regular one, I guess, because we already have Tauros now. But we get access to Alolan Muck. We get access to the 3 elemental birds, so Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, both in their original and their Galarian forms. Cyndaquil through Typhlosion and the Typhlosion Hisuian form. We get Galarian Slowpoke, the Quillfish Hisuian form, and Sneasel. We get access to the sprites, so Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. Heatran, Cresselia, Samurott again, but this time it's their Hisuian form. Lilligant, the Hisuian form, and so much more. But the thing that I'm probably most excited about is that we get the genies again, and one of them I still don't have, which is the one way down here, the Enamorous. I don't have that one. But we also get Regieleki, we get Urshifu, Berserker, even though they've already been already added to the game, but now we get access to them again. We get Inteleon, Cinderace, Rillaboom. So 3 of the best Pokemon in Gen 8 are also in here. So we get access to a lot of different types of Pokemon, and a lot of people are now talking about them, at least on the channels that I follow. They're talking about possible strategies and what could be added to Worlds this year with the invitation of Regulation D, which is amazing because some of the Pokemon in Regulation D is really good, really good. With that being said, I don't believe that the meta won't change a lot. There are a couple of Pokemon in that list that will definitely hit the ladder and it'll hit running. But is it going to dethrone some of the high tier Pokemon that we see today? I don't think so. But we could see him pulling up some major stops for a lot of different people, which is great. I love mix-ups and I love having it just kind of thrown up in the air until people start figuring out what really sticks. And that to me is all about battling, just seeing what works and what doesn't work and going from there. What made these Pokemon really good in Gen 8 was the fact that we had, Dynamaxing. We don't have Dynamaxing now. So what can we use them? It's going to be very interesting to see from here on out. Now, another thing before we get into our team specs and all that, and I know I'm taking up a lot of your time and I do apologize for that. But like I said in the video, there are some Pokemon I do not have access to. There's actually some items in the game right now that I don't have access to. And that is because of the fact that I don't have the Pokemon in either my boxes or in my party. Now we have access to home, so you might be asking yourself what I don't have access to. I don't have access to Arceus, which means I can't get any of the plates that are in the auction house. With home being released, you can go all the way over here to the auction house and Port Miranda. Now in Miranda, when you go to the auction house place, there's stuff that you could buy from the 3 auctioneers. If you have Arceus in your box, you get the plates from there. You could also bring in Pokemon from other gens like Gen 8 into this to get their preferred items. So Palkia, Dialga, Giratina. There's so much more that you can bring in your party to go to this area and buy their items from the auctioneer. I don't know what the costs are, but you can buy them from that area. And because of that, I have two options. The two options are I could play off screen either Brilliant Diamond I have Shining Pearl. I either play Pearl or Arceus to get access to Arceus and the genies that I need. I pretty much need to complete the game on either one of those to get access to the Pokemon I need so that I can get access to the items that I want on here. So, question is, do you guys want to see that? Would you guys care? I'm not starting from square one. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm going to continue where I'm at. I'm just going to complete the main story, which is to catch all Pokemon in Arceus or to grab the Pokemon that I need for a Pearl. So I need to beat the game, which I have an entire squad of 100, so I could just throw into this and just beat the game and try to catch Arceus that way. I still do have my Master Ball on there, so I could just catch them that way. I just want to know, which one would you guys want to see? Like, I'm recording Pokemon content. It should be very easy for me to do that. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Leave it down in the comments down below if you guys want to see that. But without further ado, we'll get right into our battles for today. So we have made changes to the team. We changed the item out from so we changed the item out from Great Tusk to be Scarfed, and we also changed Dragon Dance from Gyarados to Thunderwave. So now we're a little bit more evened out in that fashion. We also took out Headlong Rush for Great Tusk to put in Earthquake, and we took out Protect to put in Rock Slide. So now that we have a little bit more access to things, we'll see how everything goes. But yeah, that's the general vibe that I'm going with today. All right, so we've got Abomasnow, Iron Bundle, Fluttermane, what's his name? Iron Moth. Sorry about that. Dragonite and Brute Bonnet. So let's see. This is a good question. Don't really have anything. Well, I could. I'm gonna bring in Jumpluff and Fluttermane. Jumpluff because Tailwind, Fluttermane because I can take out Brute Bonnet. Torkoal in the back, and we're gonna bring out Great Tusk because Great Tusk isn't gonna outspeed Iron Bundle. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll bring out Fluttermane first because I'm really afraid of Iron Bundle. He becomes 300 and is it 309 or 307? I think it's 309 for him with Quark Drive. I will find out. It's 309 with Quark Drive. So Iron Bundle and Abomasnow. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and use Tailwind on our side. We're gonna swap to Torkoal because I was really afraid of the weather. Now we're gonna drop Torkoal in here. We're gonna be resistant to the Blizzard Open, which is what I'm hoping that they would do. And now, ooh, okay. It was the Blizzard Open, so that one's more physical, but that's okay. Not physical, but special. He's not using Quark Drive. Most likely will be using... Oh, lucky. But we'll most likely be using... what is it? Yes, his speed is 206. So we're gonna go ahead and just do the Rock Slide and Helping Hand the Great Tusk. And I don't know who missed. The Iron Bundle. Who used Blizzard and missed both. Other person used Blizzard. But it hit the Great. Oh no. That's okay though. Now we'll bring in Fluttermane. Back activate photosynthesis. I was really hoping for the flinch. I didn't get either one, which is sad. But we will go in with the helping hand of the Fluttermane, but Fluttermane's now going to get my Terra. I think this one might be a wash. We'll see. Even with the switch out, they're hitting blizzards. Oh, the focus sash. Good call, but you're still spamming Blizzard. Still spamming Blizzards. I don't know how I feel about that one just yet. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? I can't read that. Fluttermane. Speed was heightened. And we're still gonna go into Helping Hand. My Fluttermane should still be faster since Tailwind is still up. So here you go. That should be the end of Tailwind though. So now it's 2-on-1. So who's your last? Take it a little bit to communicate with my opponent. Okay. Iron Moth. With the Cork Drive. Are you speed? You are speed. I'm gonna check out Iron Moth. 178. With Cork Drive, it's gonna be +1. So 267. Oof, okay. Up in hand. Now Iron Moth is going to attack before I do. Tailwind's gone. Heat Wave. Fluttermane will avoid, but Torkoal will not. But we'll live with 3 hit points left. Here comes Dazzling Gleam. And... boom. Oh, not enough. And the sun has faded. Now if I can only switch. Protect. Comes Heat Wave. Fluttermane just barely lives. Okay, and I'm just left we'll give it a shot. I don't think we got this one. He has to miss Fluttermane. No, not Torkoal. God dang it. Should have missed Fluttermane, not Torkoal. Maybe that should have just told me I should have just double attacked and not just clapped. All right. Heat Wave. Oh, look, it missed Torkoal again. Let's go, Torkoal, do it again. Heat Wave. Oh my God, if I would have attacked, that would have been it. That would have been the game. All right, let's do it. Hit the randomizer. Oh no. That was a dope match. Oh, that was a dope match. I can't be upset about that one. I was outplayed for that first part of it. That double blizzards, man. Opening up to that is really hard. Okay, we're at the bottom of Ultra Ball. Let's see. Our next match is up, and we've got Grimmsnarl, Pelipper, Wu-Chen, Palafin, Sylveon, and Toxapex. Interesting bunch of Pokemon. Now, Pelipper, gonna set up for some sort of weather, also knows Tailwind. So something I should, keep an eye on. But we also do have Grimmsnarl, also another Pokemon I need to keep an eye on. So what we're gonna do is we'll bring in Chanpao and Great Tusk. I know. Just bear with me here in a little bit. And then we'll bring in Jumpluff and Fluttermane? I mean, I don't think Fluttermane's gonna be it. We'll bring in Gyarados. We'll bring in Gyarados. The reason why I'm bringing in Gyarados over like Fluttermane is because of the fact that Gyarados not only has Thunder Wave now, but some of their Pokemon could be affected in negative ways. So there's that. Grimmsnarl and Palafin. Grimmsnarl and Palafin. Okay, so Sword of Ruin. So we can do something. Probably not gonna get anything with the Grimmsnarl. And the Palafin's most likely gonna retreat. But in the event that it doesn't, I'm gonna Sucker Punch that guy. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get started off with the Rock Slides. Palafin's withdrawing. Saw that. You're bringing out Pelipper. Oh, it started to rain. Sucker Punch would fail. But Grimmsnarl with the Reflect, which then stops physical moves. Well, makes them stronger. So now they don't take as much damage, but Pelipper lives. I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Pelipper, and we're locked into Rock Slide. He's probably gonna use Tailwind. Wide Guard. Okay. I need to swap out now. Okay, dual screens. So it's like half the damage now, and here comes Wide Guard. Good supporter. Really good supporter. Alright. Let's be on the offensive. We're going to take out the Pelipper. Yes, Pelipper. Swap you out for Gyarados. Here we go. Let's drop your stuff. Spinner into the Pelipper. Does half. Like that Hurricane comes out, hits our Gyarados for a considerable amount. But I am confused on top of that. Way to go. And Spirit Break onto the Chanpao. Super effective, but does not break my, well, does now break my sash, but it doesn't knock me down. We'll take out the Pelipper if he doesn't protect. And we will Thunder Wave. We'll Thunder Wave the Grimmsnarl. Okay, he withdrew the Grimmsnarl. Sent out Palafin. Good call. 0 to hero. Now he's not going to be attacking this turn. Here comes the Wide Guard. Ooh. Probably thinking I was going to do the switch in, but I'm not. I spin a right to the Pelipper and we'll knock it out. Thank you for coming. I'm confused. And I do Thunder Wave. There we go. Now, what are you going to bring out next? It's Grimmsnarl again. Now, he still has screens for at least one more turn, but he also has rain for one more turn. Sucker Punch the Palafin. And I'm gonna Thunder Wave the Grimmsnarl. Fake out. Good call. Didn't realize he had Fake Out, but that's a good move to have. Oh, and I hit myself with Confusion. How dare I? Ice Punch. Right into Gyarados. He still lives, but guess what? Well, bam. Citrus Berry comes in. The rain stopped. And, yep, okay. Like clay. Punch the Palafin, and we'll move. What do I... Sacred Sword, the Grimmsnarl, and we're gonna protect Gyarados. Hey, Gyarados snapped out of confusion. Let's go. Palafin could not. Ooh, that was Jet Punch. Spirit Break. Thank you. I'll bring in my own Jump Bluff. I'll Sleep Powder Grimmsnarl. Now I'll Waterfall. Where do I Waterfall? Wait, would it be better to... Well, yeah, Sleep Powder him and Waterfall the Palafin. He avoided the attack. Dang it. Here comes Waterfall though. Let's go for the flinch. Spirit Break. Brings Gyarados down to 6. But that's probably not going to mean much. Oh, Ice Punch right into the Jump Bluff and knock it out. Okay. Here comes Great Tusk, and I'm going to Terra, and I'm going to Earthquake. And I'm going to Protect for with Gyarados. The only thing I can do, I brought in a lot of bad types. I want to say like Fluttermane would have been better here, but I don't know. I don't really have a strong answer to Palafin anymore. Not since I went over to Specs. Palafin couldn't move because paralyzed. Take that. Here comes the Earthquake. Spirit break. Little damage. There goes the reflect. Locked into earthquake. So that's what I'll do. I could do for the double, but it probably won't work. The reflect. I probably should have taunted last turn, but oh well, I didn't. Ooh, Great Tusk will survive with 36 HP. There goes Grimmsnarl. So what do I do here? What do I do? Toxapex? Oh, they've got it. They've got it. He can, unless we get like the paralyze now. He's got it. Jet punch? Nope. He goes right into the Great Tusk. Ice punch, man. Taunt. Toxapex. What were you gonna do? Oh, I can't use Toxic. That's cool. Doesn't matter. Good game. 0-2. Oh, I have Waterfall. Oh. Neat. Still doesn't matter. Yeah. Like, doesn't matter. I've been infested. He probably would have lived a little bit longer if I did Pollen Puff, but it's like I didn't have, like, I had an answer, but it wasn't a good enough answer. I should have been able to bring in Fluttermate, but you can definitely tell the differences are when you have not 205 speed. So it's like, how do you deal with that? All right, our third match is up and ready to go. We've got Garchomp, Corviknight, Chi-Yu, Fluttermane, Amoonguss, and Tinglu. All right. So what should we do with this particular team? Well, we don't really have Chi-Yu to fear right now, but we do have Corviknight and Garchomp to worry about. Fluttermane can also be a problem, but unless it uses booster energy, we outspeed it. So I think we'll go ahead and open with the Jumpluff Great Tusk and have Great Tusk do Great Tusk things and do some rock slides. After that, we'll bring in Gyarados for the minuses, and then we'll bring in Chien-Pao for the ice coverage and the fighting coverage. I think that's the best way to do here. All right, Corviknight and Fluttermane, let's go. Okay, so we should activate Tailwind first. And I think Terra would be the best. And here we go with the rock slides. I'm saying Terra first because, you know, he is kind of weak against It's kind of weak against Fairy. Won't do anything to Corviknight, unfortunately, and the Fluttermane did protect, but I do get Tailwind off. So cool. Oh, he also gets his own Tailwind off. Neat. So I'm going to go ahead and Sleep Powder the Corviknight, and I'm going to Rock Slide once again. Now, Sleep Powder should not be reflected by Magic Armor, but we'll see. It might. There goes Rock Slide. Ah, Fluttermane flinched. Corviknight avoided Sleep Powder. Here comes the Brave Bird into Jump Off. Which is unfortunate, but at the same time, it is what it is. But now we'll bring in a Chien-Pao. Apparently. We'll go with Ice Spinner into Flutter Mane. And we'll continue to Rock Slide as we're locked into that slot. Flutter Mane will protect. Good on you. Corviknight's probably going to need to roost soon if he doesn't. Ice Spinner into the blocked Flutter Mane, and what are you doing, Corviknight? Oh, you're flinched. Never mind. Sucker Punch into the Flutter Mane. I could also do it in the Corviknight, but I think he's gonna lose here. Withdrew Flutter Mane, so the Sucker Punch doesn't do anything. Brings out Chi-Yu, which is a terrible choice, I think. As I think my Rock Slide is now going to do a whole lot of damage to Chi-Yu. And it does not knock out, but gets pretty close, but down goes Corviknight. Oh, interesting. Okay. And our tail ones are now gone. Sends out Amoonguss. He has not Terra'd yet, so there's a good chance that the Terra is going to go up now. But we are going to do that and that. Terra, it's probably going to be the Amoonguss to make it water. And it is. And it's water. Good. Ooh, Hatterene gets it too. Okay. Rage Powder. It's totally fine. I was aiming to that slot anyway. So Rock Slide does both. So sorry. But here you go with the Ice Spinner into that slot. Conveniently doesn't do a whole lot. And here comes Flutter Mane from that side. Now he's probably going to do Rage Powder again. So I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm just going to Ice Spinner. And we'll Rock Slide again. Yep, here's the Rage Powder. Here comes the Rock Slide. Flutter Mane avoids the attack. That sucks. But Citrus Berry will now get activated on the Amoonguss. Goes back up to green. Dazzling Gleam comes out for the Flutter Mane. Drops Chien-Pao to his 1 health left. Hang on due to Focus Sash, and then now we'll use Ice Spinner on that slot for the Amoonguss. Swap out Chien-Pao for Gyarados, and we'll Rock Slide again. We didn't make any changes to the IVs or EVs to the Pokemon this time around. Well, I might change the natures again, because I'm missing like being really, really fast, or my strategy is kind of falling apart. I'm not 100% sure which one's the case, though. We'll figure it out. But here, have a Rock Slide. And the Splinch can move. And I'm just going to go ahead and taunt it. And I'm going to Rock Slide again. Battle is canceled. First W for a while. Kind of happy about that. Now, the thing what I'm doing, guys, like in the middle of that, I was looking to see who all learns Psychic Surge. Or at least Psychic Terrain. And quite a bit of people learn it, actually. quite a bit. Hey, first dubs in forever. We're now 1-2, but quite a bit of people learn psychic terrain. Trying to find someone that knows it that is considerably bulky. I mean, obviously, Indeedee gets it. Our next match is up and ready to go. So we've got Bombasnow, Great Tusk, Palafin, Torkoal, Garganacl, and Oranguru. Interesting team assortment here. We are kind of in a spot to where we need to focus on one thing or another. So I think we bring in the Jumpluff Great Tusk again. I mean, we could bring in the Gyarados to stop Trick Room, because that's obviously what Oranguru does, but he can also use Telepathy, which then makes it so that he doesn't get hit with his teammates' attacks. So Torkoal uses Lava Plume, Great Tusk with his Earthquakes. So I think flying types are going to be like the best ones to bring in here. We're going to bring in Fluttermane for sure, because I don't want to get stuck without having an answer for him this time. This last time, that's what happened, and even if I'm spec'd, I could Thunderbolt my way into victory. I just wish Fluttermane learned a water type move. Probably does, I just haven't looked at it in a while. Let's bring Fluttermane up too, so I can take a look. All right, so we got Torkoal and Oranguru. This is terrible because, oh my god, Great Tusk goes up in power. He's so super strong now. And so is Jumpluff. We're gonna go ahead and Sleep Powder the Oranguru. And oh my Lanta. Rock Slide, I mean that would help. We're gonna go straight for this Oranguru though. Yes, we're gonna go straight for him. Torkoal protects, that's good. What about Oranguru? Sleep Powder? He avoided the attack. Oh no. Here, have a knockoff instead. Oh! Knocked off his mental herb, but he activates Trick Room still. So now we have to deal with the massive strength that is Torkoal. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. All of our Pokemon are really, really fast. Okay, Gyarados or Jumpluff. And we're stuck into Rock Slide. Or I'm stuck, not Rock Slide, but Knock Off. Okay, that's fine. We'll knock off Oranguru. Again. It's not a good choice, but I was really hoping to knock him out. Maybe if I had like Helping Hand, that would have done it, but it just doesn't. Just does not. I'm gonna lose to the old Fable Torkoal thing I did in season 4. Here it comes. Terrifier, Charcoal, Torkoal, under Trick Room. It's gotta be hard. It's gonna be really, really hard. Here comes the eruption. Please live. And I live. Instruct. He'll do it again. Great Tusk will not live. But I don't have anyone with priority. No way to swap out to Trick Room. No one else can protect. God. No. Well. That's how the cookie crumbles. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and Waterfall the Torkoal. And we will Sleep Powder the Torkoal. We're gonna lose Jumpluff. Only one that can really survive is Gyarados. We're gonna be losing Jumpluff. I was so certain I would be able to knock out the Rangaroo. There goes Jumpluff. Rangaroo's gonna do it again. Oh, Gyarados could have protected, but it's not gonna really mean anything. I would have 3 more turns to try to survive Trick Room. I have no one to switch it still. Should have been able to knock out the Rangaroo though. Oh well, I tried. We are 1-3. Mystical Fire. Oh, Phantom Force is physical. It's Icy Wind. Yeah, failed to my own strategy. All because I couldn't knock out one Pokemon. That sucks. That sucks. But it's totally fine. That's what happens sometimes. Alright, our final match of the day is ready to go. We've got Hatterene, Farafrig, Chien-Pao, Mousehold, Ceruledge, and Vaporeon. Okay, so another Trick Room using team, but with a bulk up Ceruledge setup. Okay, so we're not going to set up for Trick Room. Or not Trick Room, but Tailwind. We can't. We're not afforded that luxury. So instead, we'll go ahead with the Chien-Pao, Great Tusk, Gyarados, and in the event that Trick Room gets activated, we have Torkoal. We have to plan around Trick Room, because there's no way that I can outspeed this team if Trick Room is activated. Farafrig and Hatterene both use it, so it's nothing that I can avoid, unfortunately. Vaporeon is a little bit of a different case in this one. Vaporeon's like naturally bulky, uses a lot of different effects to make sure that she doesn't like die right away, but ooh, shiny Vaporeon, let's go. Okay, Farafrig and Vaporeon. Okay, so Farafrig is going to be using probably the armor tail thing, so no priority moves. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it there. And I could do knockoff again. Now it does do ally switch. So I think Rock Slide's gonna be the best thing. If it ally switches, it switches both the Pokemon. It seemed to not have done that, but we'll see what it does. Ice Spinner to get the KO. No Trick Room for you. Now watch Vaporeon was doing Trick Room. That'd be funny. Vaporeon flinch, it couldn't move. It's got leftovers. I don't think Vaporeon gets Aqua Ring in this game, but she might. And if it does, then that's a very interesting tactic, as I have Aqua Ring and leftovers. You get 2 times the healing. A lot. It's kind of like leftovers. Leftovers with Leech Seed for Wu-Chen. Okay, so now we'll kind of do the same thing again. We're locked into Rock Slide, unfortunately, but we'll do this. Vaporeon will protect this time. Keep going. Rock Slide. Hit the Hatterene. And now Ice Spinner into that slot. And knock it out. Well, there goes the 2 main contenders for Trick Room. If I had to give this player... Oh, here comes Ceruledge. If I had to give this player any type of advice, it was to, it would be to, has no effect there. I could do Sucker Punch. Would it be attacking? I mean, it could, right? Yeah. Rock Slide. It could be to bring on another Pokemon to, to help out with keeping the attack low on your partner. So instead of bringing out Vaporeon, oh, here's Muddy Water. Instead of bringing out Vaporeon, bring out someone else. Oof. Ouch. Ouch. Sucker Punch. No, they're probably gonna protect here. If not, I will do that and that. Battle's canceled. Okay, never mind. So we went 2 and 3. It's not bad, but I wish that we had a bigger record than that. But 2 and 3 is not bad. So there we go. We are currently 13 and 22, 35 battles. It's a lot. It is. It's definitely a lot. But that's going to be where we end today's video. So, reflections of the team. I might swap around a couple of things depending on how the calcs would work. There's a couple of things I want to test, and you guys might be able to answer these in the comments. So here's the thought process, right? Change the natures for both Chien-Pao and Fluttermane back to where they have the 205 max speed that they could have. And then have either one of them be equipped with something that would just increase their damage. I don't necessarily want to go back to Wise Glasses on Fluttermane, but like I said in the beginning of the video, Pixel Plate is in the game. I just have to get Arceus to get access to that because I don't have Arceus in my boxes and available. And because of that, I have to finish either Pearl or Arceus. And I'm probably going to do Arceus because I need the Genie out of there. And there's also other legendary Pokemon that I need out of that for the living decks that I'm creating. So I could still do it with Pearl. I don't know how far I would need to go into Pearl to get that, but I also believe that there's a couple of legendaries in there that I can get out of that gen to bring into the decks. It just depends, but I believe I have to have one of the, I think I have to have Arceus completed before I get Arceus in Pearl. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's the thing, but I kept my Master Ball on that so I can catch Arceus. We'll see how that goes though. For Chien-Pao though, I don't necessarily want to put a choice item on Chien-Pao, so Focus Sash is going to remain on it. I just want to be faster than a lot of the opponents. But the other thing that I was thinking of doing with Fluttermane is equipping a Scarf and then having like someone use Sunny Day to bring in that extra 30% to her stats. Or I could keep her with the specs, but change it to where her speed is max. So when she gets in the sun, her speed goes up to 307. But I want to know if I kept her at modest, which brings her at 205 special attack, and then gave her a Scarf, would that raise her speed or would that raise her attack? It's kind of like I'm up in the air on that point, because like it does stuff, but I know that it goes off of base for the abilities. I'm not 100% sure on the testing of that. If you guys want to test it for yourselves and let me know, that'd be perfect. I know that I will be doing some independent tests to see if I can find it, but at the time of this recording, I do not know the answer to that. So share your thoughts in the comments down below. I also feel like having Jumpluff in the team, unless I have Torkoal out there, Jumpluff isn't getting like a huge ability boost, and when I try to bring in anyone else, it doesn't seem to like work. But I also do know that Trick Room is still the bane of my existence because I don't have anyone to really go back and forth in Trick Room outside of Torkoal, and that's a huge thing. And if I took advantage of using priority moves, I only really realistically have one person to do that, and that is Chien-Pao. So maybe going through the team again and trying to figure out which one's going to be the best. I'm not 100% sure still, but I'll think about it during the day and then I'll make changes to the team as I see fit. But again, I'll leave the question up to you. What would you guys do in my shoes. But that's going to be the video for today. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe if you are new or if you would like to see the videos and how they turn out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully Friday is going to be a better day for us. Till then, have a good one. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.